Becoming the worst streamer in the world. Sometimes I forget to go live. Gav, Kyle, Sandra says, Tiger Time, how are all my favourite people? I hope we're all doing very well. Pom's just totally forgotten how to stream. But how are we all? Should be a good game. Bit of Mullin. Mullin versus Dacos. It's going to be an intriguing one. What a game we've got in store here. Geelong versus Collingwood. Two very good sides. Two sides that incidentally, right, could be in the top four should they win. Hey, Kate, how are you? James, I agree. It's been good, isn't it? You know what? I'm a firm believer that the home team should not play the away team's thing. Can you imagine that in soccer? Won't happen. Hey, Clive, how are you, mate? Like, genuinely, like, the home team should come out last to its song, and the away team should come out to fuck all. Hey, sirs, how are you? Like, you should have that little bit of, like, kind of animosity. It just seems a little bit like Bush League to me. Hey! How are you, Touche? Hey, KB, how are you, my friend? You know what? I am a wee bit chilly today. It is very cold in Melbourne. Yeah, I agree, James. Like, I just don't like it. Yes, says, I just think, like, I'd have them come out to silence. And you know what? Maybe I am harsh. I also don't think you should play your club song when you come out. But then again, like, UK teams don't have songs. So maybe I just am a miserable bastard. Yeah, I agree, James. Look, a bit of animosity, man. You know, also controversial, and tell me if I'm mental, I think behind the goals should be exclusively one club, right? So, you know when you get people to sell cheer squad tickets to opposition fans, I think behind the goals where the cheer squads sit, you should be kicked out. It should be a strict rule that you're either in neutral colours or the home team's colours. Like, genuinely. So I don't care if you sell the ticket. If you turned up in this game in the Collingwood cheer squad, right, and you had a Geelong shirt, you just get evicted. James, I'm with you. Look, I'm not a big cheer squad guy. Hey, Overconfident, how are you? I understand it's a part of it, but I just genuinely think that area should be strictly segregated. Hey, Susan, because I hate it. Like, the last couple of Carlton games I went and saw some mates in the cheer squad, and seeing opposition fans sat with them, fuck that. It should be one side, all the home team, one side, all the away team, right? Everywhere else can be segregated, but behind the goals where you've got the cheers and stuff, nah, sorry, mate. Hey, B1, Danny, Chills, Biffa. Oh, Gav, I agree. I just think in that one area, though, like, it's stupid. Like, just them one areas. What's the intro song? Oh, that is sick. That is sick. You know what? I hate to say it. Collingwood have done this. Yeah, I just think the cheer squad area is totally segregated. You can't be in there. You're in neutral colours or club colours, but it can't be the opposition club colours. Because that's where all the trouble starts as well. I remember going to the Carlton Collingwood game 2021, and this isn't a pot shot at Collingwood fans at all, but they were sat in the cheer squad, and then they got pissed off when Carlton kicked a goal and people were cheering, and I'm like, it's a fucking cheer squad, dickhead. Like, don't sit there. But they were like saying their Cowton mate had given them tickets. Like, sorry, like I've been to Old Trafford, Liverpool, right? And genuinely, my mate came to sit with us in the United end. In the United end. And you know what? Do you think he wore his Liverpool colours? And do you think he celebrated when Liverpool scored? Did he fuck? He sit down and shut up. He was just happy to be there. And I went to Newcastle United when Newcastle won. And my mate is the biggest Newcastle fan. I had to pretend to celebrate. Like, I had to pretend to celebrate when Newcastle scored, because I would have been chinned in the area he sat. Like, genuinely. Like, if I didn't get up and about when Newcastle scored, I would have not left that ground, because they're mental. Hey, Jess, how are you? Hey, nah, Sean, mate, mate, teach the kids tomorrow half-eyed. Yeah, Tiger Time, I'm with you. Like, to be honest. But to be honest, I do love it. You know what I need to do as well? You know what I haven't done and I've forgotten to do? That was actually quite sick. You know what? I actually liked it. I know some of you didn't, you traditionalists. Thank you very much, Smear. I've been trying, mate. God loves a try, as my granddad said. Here we go. We are off. I've got a doozy of a video tomorrow. Alex, my main man. Geelong, get the ball moving forward. There is the main man, Mullin. Inside 50. There you go, dinky little one. You love to see it. And Neo! What a mark. Hey, what's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Shannon Neal takes the mark early doors. Tommy Atkins. You know what? Tom Atkins, would you say one of the more underrated players in AFL? Doesn't seem to get the love and affection of some players. Here he is, Shannon Neal. Crazy to think he's only had a 5-goal game. Nailed it. Good goal. Good start. Good start from the Cats. Yeah, please, Mrs. Pom. B1, don't mind it. Says, I agree, we've got to keep it. Overconfident, it does feel like a little bit earlier. Nuclear war. Oh. Thank you, Mrs. Pom. Say hello to the chat.
Hello, chat. Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye, chat, she says. Here we are. Tommy Atkins bursts through, drills it inside 50. The Flyers are there. Shannon Neal dances around, tries to take Perryman out. Brian Myers, the Messi of football. It's a very loose kick. How, though, under a world of pressure? Dacos to Dacos. Dinked out by Perryman. Pressure is there. Good tackle by Tommy Atkins. Yeah, Tommy Atkins, do you think he's one of the more underrated players? Yeah, Gav, mate, people hate change. But, look, I like trying things that are new. I just think, genuinely, if I was in charge of the AFL, all grounds would have segregated areas behind the goals. It would be, like, I just think that's a basic respect thing. Dinked in, turned over, pressure. Oh, the ball comes to poking on. He pops it down. Kick it. Oh, and that is the big dog. Ollie Henry against his old club. Gets the behind. He says, I mean, I did ask a question. Yeah, Tiger Time, that's where it would be. The cheer squad would be segregated. But McQuarrie handballs it inside. That's dinked to Scott Pendlebury. Scott Pendlebury open goal went behind. You know what else the UK has, which I think we should bring into Australia? Now, this could be controversial. Are you ready for my controversial Pom theory. Anyone that has AFL membership or club membership, right, and doesn't attend their games and transfers the tickets, they get only a certain amount they can transfer. And if they do it then, it's non-refundable. That goes to the next in best dressed. Because I hate the fact, right, that my good friend Nick, he pays a load for level 2 centre wing. Every time I've gone with my friend Nick, there is people four rows down who constantly handball their tickets, and it's never to Carlton fans. It's they sell their tickets on eBay to opposition fans, and I think that's disgusting. Like, you don't deserve your membership. It's a privilege to have the membership that you pay for. You should be doing that out the goodness of your heart to support your club, not because you want to make financial profit. Flipped in by Collingwood. Josh Dacre's going to have to win this ground ball. He picks it up, but he's pushed out the way. And Dempsey gets it. Hey, Toby, how are you, mate? Great to see you, my friend. I hope life's treating you kind, my friend. Kicks down the line. This is great transition from Geelong. Dempsey started it. Oh, he takes them on. Brushes off one. Oh, the kick is a dancer. Bit of a dancing feat from Mitchell Edwards towards goal. Oh, everything but the mark from Wilshire, and out they come. James, I'm with you, and says spot on. Says spot on. Like, genuinely, in the UK, one of my mates, right, so he's a Manchester United fan. You've got to donate your seat back to the club. So the only way you can do it if you have a season ticket is you have to log in and say, I can't attend, and you donate it back to the club, and then the club will on-sell it to the next person just for that game. If you don't do it 3 times and you haven't attended, you basically get your membership stripped. His mum died, so he had to send in like a death certificate and all this proof of why he wouldn't be able to contact. Otherwise, they were going to cancel his membership because there's a waiting list. And I was like, that's how it should be in the AFL. Like, if you can't attend, you should be able to donate that back to the club, and then they sell that on or use it as a giveaway. It's fair. Great turnover here for him. Good kick. Hey, Aka, how are you, mate? What's putrid, mate? Oh, it's just because in England, there's only a certain amount of season tickets you get every game. But it was just because he was going away, he just had to, like, give them the evidence, which he wasn't against. But if you don't let the club know you're not attending, you can't on-sell them. And if you get found out for doing it, they just cancel your membership. Boundary throw here for Collingwood. Can they make this pressure hold? Said they are very well trained. Agree, Smitter. And look, like, I've got no issue with that you sell it back to the club. Because all you got to do is log in and just click can't attend, and the club will then sell it off. Merrick, I agree. But I think that function should apply. Hey, Phil, how are you, mate? Like, I know it's harsh, but, like, at the end of the day, it's stupid when you go to games and there is, like, it's the Carlton section, and there's opposition fans in there. That's a great handball. Chris bursts through onto the goal square. Sullivan does well. Bo McQuarrie kicks it out of bounds on the at full pace. This has got a high energy to the game, chat. Yeah, says that's why. So, like, in the UK, it goes back to the club. So you just click can't attend, and they sell it on. Like, they'll stuff like that. Blue Bagger, it is, isn't it? Great game. Good little Mark Tanner Braun here, just trying to slow the game down. It's got a bit of a frantic pace to it. Good evening, Lucinda. Well, interesting. Both sides win here and top four's back on. Luke, how are you, my friend? Great handball inside. That's got to be holding the ball once. I believe they are Tiger Time. Gav, I have no idea. Hey, look, Merrick, like, I don't mind it if you give it to your mates and stuff. I say same with UK then, you get a bit off. So just to clarify, if you're not going to be able to manually sell it back to the club, that's why you've got to provide evidence of why you're going away. Otherwise, you lose your ability to replace it, which I think's fair enough. Because if your parents had died or as a bereavement, you ain't going to fucking remember to log in and say no, are you? Hey, how are you, Old City? Great to see you, friend. That's a great tackle, holding the ball. This is a very good game. Stay hunky. How are you, mate? You eat? Out we come. Harvey Harrison misses the kick and it's going to come back with a bit of interest. Everyone watched the Carlton preview I did. Is everyone fired up for Saturday? Brought down 12:43 to play in this first. When was Melbourne founded? Is Melbourne Demons older than Sheffield Football Club, which is like 1857? This could come back again with interest. Last touch. And Geelong putting on a bit of pressure. I'm good, Angry Ant. How are you, mate? Yes, says, look, I just think you should give opportunities. 1858. Oh, so Sheffield beats it by a year. That's pretty impressive. Crisp. Oh, Collingwood, just the last 5 minutes there. Their usual sharp skills have just let them down. Bit of pressure. Geelong building that perceived pressure at the minute. So it beats it by a year. Great mark by Dempsey on the back of Crisp. Great mark. Sheffield FC still play B1. They're like 2 divisions below my Whitby. Dempsey nails the goal. And you play with fire, you get burned. Collingwood a little bit slack there. Spot on, Tiger Time. The caravan park bully. Yeah, Smitter. It's a weird one, isn't it? So we're about 4 weeks away. Stay hunky. Can't believe Ollie Dempsey's just hit the karma. Well, you know, an interesting fact about Geelong is they go out into country and stuff scouting. Especially they go like a lot of Falcons games, a lot of the Vic Country games. March could do. He's had a shot at goal already, just put it wide. Lipinski, quick handball, finds Schultz. Schultz wrong foots everyone. Drills it in. Chance here, De Goey works himself under it. West is there. Good handball. Back into trouble. Anderson. Lawson's wrapped up. Pressure everywhere. And Henry's brother sees it out to Tom Stewart. Great smother. Good work there by Jai Clark. Quick handball by Mullen. Here's Mears. Tell you what, Geelong are really happy to take the game on. Good kick. And that's a nice one. And your boy here, March, Ollie. Henry has a chance at goal. Boilermaker. Just makes... Looks like he makes taps for a living. Smitter is a very good player, isn't he, Dempsey? Here we are, Ollie Henry. He looks a little bit like Tom Cruise, circa Cocktail, I always think. Aims at goal, and it's a behind. 2-2, 0-1. Tiger time, they move very quickly, don't they, Geelong? Very underrated part of their game, I find, their transition. Don't think people think of them as a transition side. Oh, that's brilliant by Jeremy Howe. Puts in a dangerous kick, though. Gonna have to work. Blitzarbs wins it. Humphrey smothered off the boot. Anderson doing everything. Good tackle. Smitzer, it's a little bit fierce, isn't it, out in the country, mate? Sean, it's a very lacklustre start by your boys early doors. One of my favourite moves, Gav. I love Cocktail. I like the way Lipinski got away there just with George Gregan. Giants match versus Port. Port, 3 goals. Stay hunky. Mears goes down the line. Blitzarbs, the steeplechase master. Puts it up on the square. Great mark by Dan Houston. Pies just need a bit of a calmness here now at the minute. Game's just going against them speed-wise. Sorry, Sean. I do always say to you guys, if you think I'm going to curse your teams, just let me know. I'm willing. I'm willing to adapt, as they say. Perryman just takes it nice and easy, goes long down the line. It's been all Geelong this last 5. Collingwood would love to get the ball into the forward half of the ground just to create a safety net. Oh, Gav, don't start that. Mate, honestly, when I was going to bed last night, all I could hear, you know, you usually hear white noise? I could just hear that fucking click, bruh. Oh, quick hands and a turnover, and Sean Manor bursts inside 50. Touched off the boot. Henry, open goal. It needs to skedaddle. I don't think he's got it. I think that is a goal. It is. Ollie Henry. He was cursed by Jesus. Well, your boy. No, I went Port. Stay hunky. And Tom Cruise kicks the goal. Thank you, Pixel. You know what I did enjoy, Pixel, about that is every time I do an Essendon video, you know what is starting to really irk me, chat? You know what? Collingwood fans don't do this to me. But I don't care. I don't see the rivalry enough that I would lie about your team. I don't give a shit enough because I don't see the rivalry as that deep for me. Namely because I'm a foreigner, but 2, I've grown up in a big rivalry league. So I would never approach anything with a bias. I've never been that type of guy. But I find it funny that people missed it. So I appreciate that, Rich Dewin. I wasn't being mean. I just think there is no evidence that compensation picks have helped clubs. and the fact we've changed the rules, you already get a compensation pick if you're ousting the draft. I want to see a bit of encouragement. Chills, no, I believe it's just a Reddit rumour, my friend. Rich Ewan, I was the same last year. Did they arc that it was touched? It wasn't touched. What? That was weird. Pixel, for me, you know what I'd like to see? You know Tasmania have got that agreement that any player, if they sign a contract, is a restricted free agent. I'd like to see assistance packages like that. Ned Long. And boundary throw. It's good value. I will do a video of like a follow-up video on the POM assistance package. I've got a few ideas for it that I would like to do it. Hey, Kyle, it's always good. You know what? One of my best mates in the UK was a massive Coventry fan, so we went to a few Birmingham Coventry derbies. And rivalries when you don't have a dog in the fight are so good. That's a great kick. Goes up to McStay. That's better from Collingwood. That's the ball movement we're used to. What's wrong with Dacos? It looks like he's got a elbow complaint. Shoulder complaint. Pom, what's your biology like? And that's a big goal. Collingwood have their first. Yeah, he's getting his foot seen to now, B1. He was pointing at his elbow, then his foot. Yeah, Tiger time. So, I mean, I'd like to see encouragement to bring leaders. So, like, when I look at Collingwood, I mean, when I look at Essendon, Merritt's out, Ridley's out. I would like to see, like, you know, Lockie Neal's evidently going to Collingwood. I would like to see a process where we say to Brisbane, if Neal signs for Essendon, you get a higher comp pick. And give Essendon cap space relief. So if you gave them salary cap relief for 3 years, they could recruit 2 30-year-olds now to make better leadership for Essendon, which I think Essendon need. They need some like Luke Hodge type players to come in and help baby the kids to become good leaders. Like, we should be trying to encourage that because another 20-year-old ain't helping. Ball comes in. Ball hits the deck. Pendlebury somehow wins that. Quaynor in a bit of trouble. Henry flips it out. Dempsey, he's always there. He's got another goal. 4 goals too. I am indeed, Chills. Yeah, Rich Ewan. So, like, my suggestions would be a soft cap extension and a cap extension. Pixel, I would agree with that. Yeah, Smitter is filth, isn't he? He just does the simple things. Look at how he's kept his width there. Like, how he's kept his width while everyone was sucked into the contest. Just kept his width. March, I love that. I tell you what, Derbyshire's a beautiful part of the world, mate. Beautiful part of the world. Did you go and check out Pride Park, Derby's ground? Beautiful, that. Darcy Cameron just clears his lines. Angie Anderson working hard, but here's Tanner Braun with another clearance. Goes down this right wing. Bailey just keeps on running. Soccers along the ground. IQ sees Martin out of the ground. Hey, I appreciate it, Chills. Mary, that's fair enough. I mean, I do think Essendon need help, but I think with Essendon, you want to try... I would like to see things incentivised so they get better players. I agree, Rich, and you know what? I'd also remove the minimum salary cap spend because you're going to be faced with that situation we were in 2016 where you've just got to overpay bang average players to hit your minimum salary cap. Absolute ridiculous, that is. That might be one of the worst kick-ins I've ever seen in my life. By Geelong. Why does Collingwood's physio looks like he's played centre mid for Italy in the 90s? Gav, you see, personally, I think that is a big thing for me. Drilled in by Anderson. There's no one in the goal square. And it's a behind. Collingwood 1 goal 2. Geelong 4 goals 4. 2. I agree, Ken. I'd like to see it full-time, like a permanent trade. But, like, for me, I just think the better ways are to incentivise players coming in. Hunter. Just like the bottom 5 teams not be drug tested for 5 years, just get peds in. Chills, I reckon you'll start seeing it soon. We've kind of had it with Geelong did it, didn't they, a while back? Yeah, Tiger Time, I hate it. Tom Stewart just handballs it to no one. Dan Houston, sloppy there, 3:30 to play. Pixel, you see, I'm not a big fan of the soft cap. He is indeed. Rich and I agree, and that's why I think you see the... Like I said in my video, which I think some Essendon people got upset because they saw the Carlton logo behind me. But in an ideal world, to fix rubbish teams, it's not players, it's development and ethos. Schultz, quick handball. Needs to settle for Ed Allen. Ed Allen on the run. Oh, saved on the goal line. The assistance package is we buy land just out fucking by Tullamarine. And a free kick here, Pies. Yeah, fair enough. But, Pixel, it always annoys me that people think I'll have a bias because I'm a Carlton fan. Mate, I love football more than I love Carlton. Like, I love football. Stay hunky, yeah, he does, doesn't he? He looks like in the 90s he would have played centre midfield. Box to box. Yeah, says, I just always find it funny. Like, I think I'm quite fair in my analysis of my own club and others. Like, one day I'll get pissed off and I'll just do a real bias video and I'll be like, this is what you asked for. Gav, mate, could you imagine? Nothing you want less, is there, mate? Jack Crisp inside 50 and at the minute, Charlie West just been isolated. Hey, Helena, great to see you. I haven't seen you for ages. I hope you're doing well, my darling. I'll try to be, says. Double dummy like, look, I just turn heel. I turn heel. Quick free taken by Geelong. Geelong, get it? That's got to be an unrealistic attempt from Jack Martin. How is that not a free kick against Jack Martin? He was literally humping the guy's head. Thank you, Tiger Time. I appreciate it. I agree, Kyle. Spot on. You see, though, like, is Kane still here? Kane Burgess, are you still here, mate? I think that's the issue with North. The AFL have just given them picks and made them go pick heavy. They need a lot more than that, and they've done the right thing. They've got the best available coach, but they don't have enough in the soft cap to bring in good development coaches. I'll do the 2024 redraft and just go, this is the fucking worst pick ever. Even though it's the best player. Pendlebury clears it down the line. I have seen that given us downfield before. Charlie West takes the big grab. Nick Dacos back on the park, finds his brother Josh. This is nice here. Jack Crisp, he's probably been the best Collingwood player. Ball use is still stupid. Sullivan breaks his tackle. Umpire, he missed his hand in that handball. I agree, Pixel. Rich Zewin, I mean, that would be a great transition, wouldn't it? Polkinghorne takes the mark inside 50. Can you imagine that? I just do a video where I name the top 40 players in the league, and it's all Carlton's list. He is, Rich Zewin. I reckon he's a lock to win it. Smith's a spot on. And you know what? I know some of the Essendon fans didn't like it, but you've got to admit, if you're bottom four, it's your own fault. Oh, Polkinghorne has nailed that on the siren. Collingwood in a bit of strife. 1-2. Geelong, 5-2. They have come out of the blocks hot. Andrew, I didn't see that, mate. You know what? Controversial. This is going to be controversial, right? I think mountain out of a molehill. Like, I think that's a mountain out of a molehill. Yeah, Kane, this is why I always think cap relief helps, because then you can overpay. But, yeah, Andrew, to answer your question, the clicking, yes, it's stupid, right? But is it world newsworthy? It's like Div 4 of the Bush League in the UK. Like, no one gives a shit. Like, in the evening news semi-finals, I got a centre-back sent off. And I'll be honest, I dived, right? And then when we had a scuffle, I hit the deck because he went like that to push me. And I made out he punched me in the face. And he got sent off and we won the penalty for it. Complete cheated. But I'm not on fucking world news, am I? Yeah, says he went like this, which I thought was actually genius. Well, Kane, in an ideal world, we would have where the clubs own the contracts. It's not like the players hold us to contract. But yeah, Andrew, to answer your question, look, it doesn't really bother me. It's me and the slips, Gav. Like, where do you... Like, you know, look, clicking, okay, is a little bit... dare I say it's not cricket. But where do you draw the line? Are we saying that every time it goes past the edge, it's cheating if you celebrate? Because that's what you're doing. You're trying to dupe the umpire that you heard a noise. Pixel, I love that. Yeah, but James is gone fucking worldwide, bro. Like, I'm telling you, look, my granddad won a cup trophy because I cheated. Like, I genuinely made out I got punched in the face. Right? But I hate to say it, you play sport to win. Like, Isn't that the umpire's fault? Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, but listen to this. Now, I've fielded in the slips my entire life, right? And Nick sounds nothing like that. Yeah, says it is big, but genuinely, if the umpire thinks that sounds a thin outside edge, well, he's a fucking moron. I thought Clicky Ponting was quite funny. Hopper Whitey, what a player he was. Like, genuinely, if that sounds like an edge, like, umpire needs to get his fucking hearing tested. But it wouldn't, though, because it's such a high-pitched tone. Like, if you ever hear an edge, it's like a very dull noise. Even the faintest ones. But I've always said it. Do what you can to win, just don't get caught. Like, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do to get caught. Just don't get caught. Like, if I'm a bad person for this, I'm a bad person. But I would be applauding. I would be applauding someone in the slips if they did that for a team I captained. Spot on, Rich Ewan. But it's going to be, look, I mean, fair play. I feel sorry for the guy because he's made a mistake, and okay, it's not sportsmanship, but he hasn't committed a crime, has he? Let's be honest. Like, you ain't doing, well, you might do in England. You might do time for fucking lying about an appeal. I fucking could. The way England's gone at the minute, that could be a crime. Like, honestly. Yeah. The way England's set up at the minute, you could probably do 5 years for that. Rational, how are you, my good man? I hope you're keeping well, my friend. I'm very well. You were cooking salt and pepper pork. That sounds lush, my friend. Nah, mate, I've got a safe pair of hands, mate. I think in my school and club career, I think I put down 3 in the slips ever. I'm Collingwood, Rylan. Here we are. Mitch Edwards drills it into the pocket. Collingwood will be very disappointed with their ball use. That got them into a lot of trouble. Poking Horn. No look handball. Perryman finds Dan Houston. Pixel, you see, you know, with the sandpaper gate, what annoyed me is like kind of like the plausible deniability. That, in my opinion, everyone knew that had happened. There is no way no one didn't do it. But I just feel like everyone kind of got away with it. Oh, that's a big mark from Ollie Henry. And Collingwood here, they need to just calm this game down a little bit. Hey, Gav, that's pretty good. Hey, Lana, how are you, my darling? Did Ollie Henry... Oh, I was going to say, did Ollie Henry miss that? Big goal. Yeah, Rylan, I'm a Carlton fan, mate. March, he could do. He's got 2 already, kid. He's got 2 already. I thought he missed it too. It genuinely looked like the way the camera panned that he missed. Says, I agree. I'm just saying, but like all the players knew it was happening. MD, yeah, they're very well. I hope you're all right. Blitzabs, what a mark on 3 players. Puncher. Everyone just got in the way of him. G'day, Frank. Hey, Rat, how are you? Hope you're all right, Rat Poison. It was Jono's mic. March, how would I feel if Carlton got Nick Dacos and Gunston? I would probably do a masturbating stream. I'll tell you what, the Cats are looking mighty impressive. And it makes sense, doesn't it? Because we're in the last couple of days of July. And what do Geelong do? What did Geelong do? Geelong just hit their fucking form. Is there anything more Cats than being absolutely brilliant at this time of year? Best player in the league? I get it. Sorry, Dunning. I'm an idiot. I apologise. Who do I think the best player in the league is? You know what? I'm going to go a bit rogue here. Usually I would say Marcus Bontempelli. Do you know who I think the best player in the league is in 2026? Max Gawn. Don't mind that, Pixel. Oh, Geelong are making this look easy. They're opening up the corridor like it's nothing. Sean Manor takes the mark, drills it, a goal. Puncher. Goal saving save. Heaney would be up there. It's a tough one to say who it is, but I would say that like Luke Jackson would definitely be up there as well. Heaney is. I just say, for me, if you gave me pick one in the draft now to rebuild a team, my choice would be either Max Gawn or Luke Jackson. Tom Green. Used to love his music back in the day. Did we really... I'm just going to pretend that we didn't score review that. Like, he marked that about fucking 8 miles away from the goal. Hey, Acker, I'm with you, mate. Great minds and all that, buddy. Drilled into the pocket. Collingwood under a lot of pressure here. Darcy Cameron hoiks the kick out. Sullivan wrapped up in a tackle, and Collingwood needs to just calm this down. What is exactly wrong with Nick Dacos? Because at the minute, I appreciate he's got a little bit of a dinky foot, but I just think Mullin is like wrapping him up like fucking a Christmas ham. And dropped in by Warple. Flyers are there. The ball hits the deck. Bailey Smith outside of the peg. And that's a big mark from Jeremy Howe. They need to hit targets here, and they start to do it slowly. Marked. That's brilliant, mate. If you had, let's just say, we do an AFL disaster draft. Everyone is available. You've got the first 5 picks in the draft. Give me your pick 1 to pick 5, anyone in the league. So it's a super draft. We start again. Who are you doing? Short kick. Nicely done. That's better from Collingwood. They need to get a goal here. Smegoff, I appreciate you, buddy. Heaney and Bont. Kicks comes in. Intercept mark there by the big dog Mark O'Connor. Because I'd go pick one. Pick one, Max Gorn. Pick two, Bont. Pick three, Nick Dacos. Pick four, Heaney. And pick five. This is going to be controversial, chat. Right? But my pick five in the redraft, right, would be Sam Taylor. And then I'd just like go crazy after that. I reckon I've got the front back done. You'll notice no key forward. The reason is that you always get key forwards. That's way too easy. Geelong's transition is amazing. Absolutely amazing. They are another level. 8 goals to 1 goal to. Rat Poison, he is a phenomenal... When's he back as well? Because is he back finals? Double Dummy, do you know my theory if you start a team from scratch? Is I think your 5 best players need to be over 25. Pom theory. Leslie, it's gone really well from them. I reckon they'll be really happy with this. You know what, right, chat? What I'll do is, would you be interested if I pick a Swans player? I'd pick Heaney. If I could pick any player, Errol Goulden would be up there. I'm a big fan of Goulden. Murphy Reid, Harley Reid would be in there. This is insane, this. I know Collingwood have had issues of starting slow, but there's starting slow and then there's just fucking staying at home, isn't there? Shannon Neal gets a very easy ball outside. Jai Clark, usually good with ball use, hits the ground. Shannon Neal gets the handball away. Ollie Henry took them all on. That's going to be holding the ball. I did, yeah. It's nice to see that I'm giving the AFL content. Andrew, I love you, mate. Another turnover. Ollie Henry gets the handball away. Lionel Messi on the goal line. Do not adjust your sets. Geelong are making a statement here. 9 goals to 1 goal to. Pixel, if you are, remember, I did do that video, but I'm more than willing to do another one. Mark's, what was Mark's question? Can someone... Pommy, how about Tassie? You are Tassie, and you can pick one player from each club. Okay, we can definitely do that. We can definitely do that. I have got a Tassie rebuild video, or a Tassie build coming up. Hey, Danny, how are you, mate? Smitzer. What are we drinking, mate? You know what? Because I've got the code for my draft app, would you be interested in doing like a disaster draft app where we could, I can train the AI in it to pick players based on a list simulator using my algorithm, and you could just do like a disaster draft? Would that be cool? Good mark by Charlie West. They need something here. Anderson kicks it inside. It's a great lead, but look at Henry was all over him. Tanner Brown goes out. Yeah, I can do that for you. Do a mock draft for Tassie in the 90s. I can do that. I'd have to look at the rules. Yeah, so I could change the draft app that you guys have got free use of. I could change that to do like a disaster draft that you start again from scratch. Oh, that's a great intercept mark. And here they go now, dancing out of the trouble, Mark O'Connor. And Collingwood are absolutely in pieces. Helena, there is nothing more tipping than that. I have seen the redraft website, yeah. I don't like it. Do you know why? Because there is no rhyme and reason why players develop. I can tell that that's a fluctuating randomizer. Jai Clark puts it up on the goal square. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And Collingwood spoil it away from the behind. 9 goals, 3, 1 goal, 2. They're in a little bit of strife here. Hunter, I mean, I wouldn't bet against them, but the way they're playing at the minute, I think this could be a disaster. Dinky little kick. Oh, that is way too easy. And Ollie Henry's playing like prime fucking Lockett. Kick comes in, brought to ground. Josh Dacos looking for IQ. IQ, quick hands. This is nice. Look at them burn through the corridor. And the Pies, their finishing product has been so poor. Schultz wrapped up. That is brilliant from Zach Guthrie. My main man, Carlton Footy Club 69. Get around, my boy. Have Collingwood done their walkout yet at half-time? Good mark. Lawson. You know what? I can exclusively reveal I am working on a redraft at the minute, trying to get a cool Anderson behind. Trying to get a cool, like, redraft so it actually is itemized. Because I don't like things that are random that you can't control. Because at the minute, I feel like a lot of the apps like that at the minute, I can see people have just gone into like Claude and used AI. So when you look at the code of an AI, it's very random. I don't think it's nuanced enough, which I don't like. Membry, they need this. That's a goal. Membry gets Collingwood 1 back, 2 goals, 3. Can they get a little bit? Can they get a little bit of... That's a behind. That looks a bit stiff for me. Good tackle. Geelong's pressure has been exemplary. That didn't hit anyone, did it? That's a bit stiff on Collingwood. I think that went through. 10 minutes to play in this second. Oh, McStay leads for the mark, puts it down. Shannon Neal straight on it like a whippet. We're going to have a stoppage, 10 minutes to play in the second. 3 votes for review, mate. Tom Atkins drills it in and Frampton takes the mark. Oh, fella, it's fun. I just think there should be a way that we can, like, negotiate. Like, you can... I'd like to see, like, you could pick the coach and things like that. You know what game I have been playing recently, guys? I'll show you it. As we've got a little bit of a break, 9:23. I was playing an AFL football coaches game. Have you guys seen that? I did see that, Jess. Yeah, Pixel is crazy. Yeah, it is different, Phil. It is different. Good kick inside. Oh, put down, and can IQ get them going here? Reverse handball. You don't often see that. Nick Dacos drills it into the forward line. Desperate for a mark. Charlie West. Good mark. So this game is hella fun. So that game is hella fun. Here we are, Charlie West. Looks good off the boot. Hits the snaggeroo. 10:57. And they go short to back pocket. It's a really good game, and it's worth the $20 as well, chat. I've had a lot of fun with it. Kick comes in, and Geelong have just been absolutely militant over the aerial ball. But that's been a really fun game. I've been having a lot of fun with that. Is Perriman out for the game, chat? Yeah, Jess, it's crazy, isn't it? Perceived funny. Perceived pressure isn't good pressure. Side bottom. Collingwood having to go backwards here to try and make something happen. Jeremy Howe goes inside. Pendlebury needs to gather his troops if he can. And goes short. Finds Lipinski. Yeah, Phil, it's really good fun. Good tackle, and Geelong holding on. Where do you reckon Bobby goes next? Lipinski, he dances round two. Outside of the boot, he needs a mark. Dempsey's up there. Bailey Smith. Great tackle from Crisp. Do I think Newcastle will get relegated? No, I don't. I think they'll be mid. I've got a feeling 9th if you held a gun to my head. And IQ, I think, has won the free here. Port Adelaide, Eagles, Gold Coast. I could see him at Port, actually. Collingwood need this, and that is an understatement. Oof, that's shocking. Coming up to 30 minutes since Collingwood's last goal. McStay flies. O'Connor in a world of hurt. 6 minutes to play. I think it's WA. Is Bobby Hill's home from memory, isn't it? He's a Western Australian from memory. Gloria Gaynor. 6 minutes to play. Warple wrapped up in the tackle. 5:55 to play in this second. Lipinski finds Nick Dacos. Schultz going to have to be quick. Handballs straight out of bounds. Boundary throw. Bobby Hill goes to Essendon. Hey, Super Mighty. Love that, mate. Whereabouts in Mexico are you, mate? Tap down, Schultz, smothered off the boot. Charlie West tries to fabricate something out of nothing. The Pies get their first goal in half hour. 2 goals 4, 9 goals 3. Oh, fuck, I haven't had a coffee at Gloria Jean for ages, and you are right, Smagoff. Absolutely pish. So Collingwood, they've had to work hard for that goal. But well done, West. I've had a good week. Mate, how have you been, tough? Dishwater. Can't beat a bit of dishwater, mate. Yeah, I think he goes into state. I really like Bobby Hill, though. I hope everything's all right with him. $57-16. It's been a lacklustre start. Do you reckon you'll see many players play for Tasmania VFL next year? In Tullam? Hey, mate, I hope you're enjoying your time there. Hey, Tough, I'm sending my love to you, mate. I hope everything's going well. Aside from that. Sean Manor here takes the free kick for Geelong. You could see him going to Freo. You could see him, actually. Can you imagine? That would be filth. Oh, Sean tries to dink it over and IQ takes another mark. Collingwood need just a couple of cheapies to get back in this game, but Geelong at the minute looking very robust. Ball comes down. Falcon to the goey. Oh, look at the overlap run. Dempsey, nowhere to go. Good work. Driven in. And Collingwood should be able to usher this out. Howe falls over. The pressure is everywhere. Blitzabs, clever by Brian Myers. And Dan Houston flips it out. Dempsey worries him out of it. And the boundary throw is here. Hunter, try and get 6 in if you can. What do you reckon Nick Dacus is doing here? Do you reckon they're just ordering like a Bubba's pizza? Yeah, I'll have the one with olives, mate. Side bottom, flips it out. It's not a great handball. Pendlebury spins round. IQ clears his lines up the left wing. And Lawson Humphrey has a chance to bring them back in. Tanner Braun switches the angle. 3 minutes 30 to play in this second. It's deep inside 50. And a good mark by Jack Crisp, who's been involved in pretty much everything Collingwood have done good. He goes through the corridor. It's a searching kick. Finds Membry. De Goey bursts through the corridor. Here they come now, the Pies. They need this transition goal. And Anderson will take his time. I agree with Jess. I think they'll get some good players. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do in the VFL next year. Pies just have that horrible habit of always staying in games, unfortunately. They just stick around. Anderson kicks the goal. 3 goals 4, 9 goals 3. Super Mike, I'm a Cowton man. Rat poison. Look, I think if you're like the rumours about Hinckley is he's a culture builder. So I think like what's going to happen there is they're just going to have a very good base. It will attract young players. They'll develop well. And I think the next coach will win the flag with them. Darcy Cameron wins the centre clearance. Can Pies get a couple just to end this quarter? It would just, if they can get another goal, it will be a miracle from that first quarter. Darcy Cameron brings the ball to ground, runs a bit loose. Bailey Smith gets his foot through it. 2 minutes to play in this second. Blitzarbs does very well, gets the handball back. Can Brad Close be good here against Lipinski? Lipinski ushers it out. Josh Dacos. Quick hands. Here they come again. Lipinski. Can he find target? He does. Look at this. De Goey got a bit of work to do. Will he find Schultz? And he does. Collingwood get a little slingshot going. Big tackle. They've got to lock this in. Blue Bagger, that is a vintage one from you, my friend. We have gone all right the last 8 weeks, Super Mate. Thank you, mate. It's been nice. It was a bit sad, I've got to say, 10 weeks ago. And a boundary throw. 1 minute 30 to play. He would do Tiger time. Darcy Cameron tries to win the ground ball. Brought to ground. Spritzer, I mean, each their own. I do like the fact when we try something different. I do think, would I have tried it against one of the league's most drilled sides? Probably not. I think that's something you try against, like, a bottom 5 side to see how it goes. Because it reeks of arrogance should you get battered, doesn't it? Oh, Dacos wrapped up. The tackle pressure from Geelong has been enormous. Josh Dacos finds his brother Nick. Mullin is there, and we're going to have a stoppage right on the edge of 50. 1 minute to play. IQ's going to drill it in. It needs to be marked. Brought to ground. Bo McQuarrie dances off 1, dances off 2. Big goal. 4 goes 4. 9 goes 3. And the Pies pull another one back. It's going to make it interesting. Geelong just kind of taken their foot off the gas, if you will, a little bit. The last 10 minutes. I don't think Chris Scott will be happy. What's the history behind Geelong hatred? Is it because they've just like been relatively successful for a sustained period? What is the history of the Geelong? Navy, yeah, they are. Jack Chris, tell you what, if Collingwood get another one, it could be GG's. Oh, bit of fumbles. Mullin dinks a little kick. Collingwood now have really upped their pressure. Lipinski tries to get the kick away. It's a little dinky one. De Goey's going to have to lay the tackle. Oh, the pressure is coming on. Ned Long, can he be strong through the tackle here? We're going to run out of time, you would presume. But it's been a very entertaining first half. Geelong were simply sensational in that first quarter. Brought the pressure down about 10 minutes in to the second quarter, and Collingwood have just edged their way back. Still, it's a healthy lead for Geelong so far. But Collingwood just ushered their way back in a bit. That's fair enough, Jess. I would say it is that. The salary cap thing as well makes sense. You know what I find hard about Geelong? I find their fans are like very irrational. That's where I find, like, 1 minute they're winning the flag and then the next minute it's game over. And I just like a little bit of humbleness in good sides. Says, you know what? One of my mates works in insurance, and he got Chris Scott in. He got Chris Scott in to do actually a seminar. And he literally spent like an hour saying that the AFL is massively against Geelong, and it's almost like an interstate side. Absolutely quality. Like, my mate was so pissed off because it cost them quite a bit. Right, it cost them quite a bit to get him in, and he was like, it was like literally like the worst seminar he's ever had. But like genuinely, he kind of like trauma dumped on the people that were in there, which has always made me laugh because he was so annoyed. Like, honestly, my mate was so annoyed. But claimed like that no matter what they do, like, they're treated like an interstate side, they're not respected, and stuff like that. And like, evidently, like, he had like 50 of his best salespeople there. They learned nothing out of it, like nothing out of it. But it was like literally like an hour and a half of him venting, and I was like, that's so fucking good, so good. But yeah, he's never been invited back. But yeah, it was like one of my favourite stories. Because he had, who did he have the next time? He had Paul Roos in as well once, and he said like Paul Roos was just brilliant about excellence. And they got Scott in, and he basically just trauma dumped for like an hour and a half. Absolutely fucking phenomenal. Right, chat, we'll go for a little bit of a break. It's 8:55. We'll be back at 8:55. So I'll let you chat on yourselves because I am busting for a wee. So I will go and do my business. And chat, we will be back 8:55, my beautiful people. Yeah, Hunter, I've copped it from Eagles fans. You know what? Eagles fans are the most brutal in draft content. Genuinely, they are more brutal in draft content than any other fan. And I kind of froth it because they want their club to get better. But genuinely, if you select a player that they don't agree with, you can't debate a West Coast fan because they're it. Hey, Atom, my main man. But they genuinely, they fucking come for you hard. They come for you hard, man. Like, genuinely, like, you better have a good reason. And even if you've got a good reason, they don't accept it, they'll fucking kick your ass, mate. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Like, Atom's a legend. There's some good ones, but genuinely, just in my experience, when you do draft content, I can guarantee like, genuinely, when I do, like, a mock draft, I know the hate will come from an Eagles fan. Genuinely will come from an Eagles fan. And I respect it because it's all right, but it's always good value. It's always good value. It's so good-natured. My favourite fans, bar my Carlton family to talk to, though, I have to say, are North fans. Like, North fans are, like, fantastic. Oh, Bugspell, mate. Next mock draft, just go through the comments and, like, you'll pick a player and it's always an Eagles fan. Like, genuinely always an Eagles fan. I rate it, but fuck me. Like, I will put more effort into Eagles fans' selections than any others purely because I'm trying to play the odds of not copying hate. Like, genuinely. It's good value, though. Pensioner Brie. But I've got to say, you know what? Like, you know what? Me and Mrs. Pom were talking about it the other day, and while I've got a few of you on, make sure you like, but I do genuinely mean this. I'm not just saying this, but being a content creator and getting to know you guys and girls from Carlton, from Saints, from Eagles, from Port, from Richmond, all the clubs, this community has made me not just a better husband, but a better dad, and also a better human being. Because, like, genuinely, I've learned to see so many differences of opinion, different lifestyles. I've become a lot more... I think I've become a lot better person. So I thank you. Like, you are a big part of my family's lives. And I'm not just saying that. You really are. Because this is, like, my outlet. And, like, so I can't thank you enough. So, like, the shit you guys and girls do, even the dickheads who make negative comments, just to be able to step back from being a dad and being a husband and just be PommyInOz, fucking, honestly, I'll be forever indebted into you. Forever indebted, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I do truly love you. Oh, mate, don't mind a vulva. I haven't had the Tim Tab version. Hey, I appreciate you. Aka, love you guys. Hey, thank you, Petra. But yeah. Yeah, Hunter, yeah, it is. Because, I mean, it keeps me on my toes, man. It keeps me on my toes. Sometimes you need keeping on your toes. Sometimes you need to be told you're a tit as well. Like, honestly, I'm a firm believer. Sometimes you need to be called an idiot. Yeah, sometimes you do need to be... You know what? Nothing humbles you like the internet. Genuinely. I say this all the time to my mates. Like, nothing humbles you. Like, when you're never as good as you think, but you're never as bad as you are. Like, and the internet kind of puts that in perspective. Hey, Riley, how you doing? I appreciate you as well. I'm glad you like my draft stuff. If you're an Eagles fan, I really do appreciate that, mate. I needed Shazman. I needed an Eagles fan to tell me they like me, because genuinely, it does turn me on. It does turn me on. It does turn me on. I do like copping a little bit of hate for a mock draft. Like, genuinely. It is the weirdest one, though. Like, the mock drafts, right? I do find it weird because, like, I try and be different to everyone else when I do it. Right? You think the mock drafts. And sometimes that goes against you. The safety in numbers sometimes. There is safety in numbers. Like, Uncle Pom can tell you. The safety in numbers. Like, don't fucking put Heath Melody. If you are a content creator, don't put Heath Melody at the fucking Eagles. Even though I think it's the best selection ever. Don't do it. GWS. Langy, no, but there is a Reddit post where someone vented at me that I'm a hater of GWS. And, like, I was like, look, it's true. I'll cop the abuse for it. But I was like, it was a little bit fucking harsh. I don't think I'm massively negative about GWS. I just don't like them. Big Riley, how are you, mate? I still like them. Rainer, how you doing? But I don't think I've got, like, a massive vendetta against them. Hey, mate, half your team fucking went in the mid-season draft, bro. Mitch Edwards kicks it down, and here we are, Bailey Smith. He's been quiet today, drills it inside 50. Frampton's there, he runs under it. And, oh, Dan Houston, has he paddled that out? Umpire says no. Yeah, I mean, look, I'll be honest, says it wasn't anything that I haven't done. But I feel like the guy took it personally that I don't like GWS, and it's really not that personal. Myers, oh my God. That is shocking. Jeremy Howe has seen it out of bounds. But I will say this. Have I been wrong about GWS? I don't think I've been wrong about them. And I still think everyone thinks GWS are the greatest side in the world. Like, I appreciate they've had injuries, but no one else gets the injury outlet. Like, just saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't have a second team. But I find the Doggies and North are the two teams that I really can't find a reason to dislike them. They're the two teams that I couldn't give you an excuse to hate them. Ball comes in. Henry doesn't take the mark. Side bottom. Can he slingshot? Drills it out. It's a 1-on-4. And Zach Guthrie cleans it up. Essendon VFL. Rich Ewan, I appreciate that. I love that, Riley. You know what? I really enjoyed the Sandful. The Sandful is probably my favourite state league to watch. Oh, what a mark from Schultz. Yeah, what was with all the Jameson's ads? Inside. McCreary can't take the mark. And we've got a boundary throw. I want to know what Collingwood are watching on the bench. Blitzabs taps it down. Tell you what, Mullin is doing a quality job on Dacos. Like, he's first to everything. Oh, Mitch Edwards. Dancing feet. Shannon Neal. Open goal. That is shocking. Rick and Morty. Great movie. Atom, really? You must have seen Matt. Oh, you in the wild, sorry. Genuinely, North fans are always nice. I don't think I've met a dickhead North fan. Obviously, it's a game of percentages, though. It's a game of percentages. Like, you know when people say Carlton, Richmond, Collingwood, Essendon have the worst fans? They are more of us. I like that, Rich Ewing. Mate, you know what? If I was an AFL coach, I would definitely have Sasha Gray on one of the screens for the lows. Nice short kick to McStay. Can Collingwood make something here? They look to change up the angle. Josh Dacos, 55 out. Oh, Charlie West puts it down. You know what? Next year, I really want to get down to a Sandford game. I want to spend like 2 months. Like a month in South Australia. Yeah, Says, I agree with you. I will concede we probably have a higher per capita than other clubs. But that is par for the course because, like, Man United fans, because there's so many of them, they're dickheads. You get a lot of dickheads as well. Gav and Sayers have nailed it. I think Gab's spot on with it comes with the territory of obligation and entitlement. Hey, James, I'd be keen for that, mate. A couple of beers and shit as well. Chats, put the world to rights. You know, one thing I'll say about Hawthorn fans, though, Rat Poison, is the majority of Hawthorn fans I've met are incredibly knowledgeable of the game. But I think I might have been lucky. Am I happy the World Cup is over? Sleep pattern, yes. Oh, that's way too easy. Dempsey gets the mark. Sleep pattern wise, yes. Enjoyment, no. Bugspell, I totally agree. I rate that Atom. And Dempsey, oh, misses everything. Marked on the goal line. Oh, big mark. And here they come now. Collingwood trying to just move the paces. They've controlled the pace of the game brilliantly, Geelong. You can see Collingwood want to play on. And it's got to go out the back. Will Schultz get there? The ball needs to sit. Oh, he falls over. The pressure was there. Charlie West can't grab it. And look at this. Geelong under pressure and IQ sees him through for a behind. Mr. Urban. Mate, good editation, buddy. Do like a little bit of Lawson, the lost dog. Oh, rundown tackle. The Pies need some energy here. Look at Sean Manor. He's like, where's he come from? Hey, how are you? Daniel, great name. Is that Danielle? Have I just totally ruined it for you? I apologise. Pom, you might need to learn to read. That would help. Only Carlton, mate, maybe. Might increase the views. Or, you know, here we are, controversial, do an insurance job live on the stream. You know what? I do like Woodville West Torrens. Quite a few draftees have come from there that I've liked. Of all the coaches in the mix for the baggers role, who's preferred? Purely because my mate worked with him. I am a big Enright man. But that's just because he's promised me he will lead us to a flag. But other than that, I have no penchant. Here we are. Intercept mark. Can Geelong put some pressure? They've gone a bit quiet the last 10 of that second. Oh, poking on. Doesn't bring it down. Side bottom under a world of trouble. And we're going to have a boundary throw. Can you overdose on Savoys? No, but they are incredibly Moorish, aren't they? Rejuven, I suppose it depends. I think both of them are in a transitional period, aren't they? I mean, with due respect to both clubs, neither of them are like fucking long-term jobs, can you? You know what we were talking about today on the podcast? Why has no one ever made healthy potato chips? Free kick here. In the back. And Collingwood will break out. Oh, Membry brings it to ground. Looking for options. Atom, you weren't here the other day. We were doing on the team selection show. Do you know Geelong's the only place I've ever been that no one has asked for a dart? Bo McQuarrie takes the mark. Oh, he's played on umps. Oh. Veggie chips are all right. But, you know, the Spud Light potatoes that are like 10% of the calories of normal potatoes? Why has no one made chips of that? Here we are. Bo McQuarrie takes the kick. Collingwood are just chipping at this lead. Geelong need to shut the door. They've left the door ajar, dare I say? Dare I say it? Oh, they're so good, man. They have changed my diet plan around. They are smitter, mate. Your boys, though, are just good at edging it, mate. They're just very good at staying in it. And cheese condoms, is that a typo? Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you, Dan. I'm with you so much. Hey, Chips, how are you, mate? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Can we elaborate on cheese condoms? Like, was that a typo? I'm trying to think what else condom could be. Josh Dacos. Nice kick, finds Jack Crisp. Collingwood are starting to get a little bit of a control of this game now. Oh, I love Kraken spiced rum. Great kick. James, it's definitely got a bit of feta about it, hasn't it? Oh, Urban, you got me invested here. I was so invested. Rebecca, they're just incredibly good at doing it. Harvey Harrison. Sean's boy kicks the goal. And tell you what, Geelong, exactly like Rat Poison said, in a little bit of strife. Smitter, I've always wondered this. Oh, Chip Sounder, that's sick, man. Ted Closey, I'm a big Ted Closey man. Why? Yeah, I've never understood flavoured condoms. I feel like I've missed something here. It's Harvey Harrison, B1. Cheese. You know what? I'm going to ruin my search history here. Let's go cheese condoms, and let's go Vegemite condoms. You can get cheese condoms. You can't get Vegemite condoms. So if anyone's into a market, I'm past that point. I'm married, so I'm past that point. Spitzer, I can honestly say I haven't. But I mean, this is a good chat. This is it. Oh, Beck, thank you. I didn't want to take the liberty, so I appreciate you. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Yeah, I learned stuff from you. Great intercept mark by Puncher. Collingwood now starting to turn the screws, per se. Don't it? I mean, look, there's a market there for it, isn't there? There's a market. Tough. What's the calorie for a bag, though? Tom Stewart drills it in. Here they go. Jack Martin takes them on. Josh Dacos wraps him up. Punches there. Puts in a dangerous handball. De Goey's under a little bit of trouble, and we've got a stoppage. Edam. You know what? That's a question for Mrs. Pom. We should ask Mrs. Pom, why do they flavour condoms? See what her reaction is. You know what, Smitter? That question has actually blagged my head. Yeah, but Langy, wouldn't it be 77 cows is pretty good, tough. That feels like about a half hour ago. DP. And we have a stoppage here. The Cats. So that's a long time. It's going to be an intriguing final quarter. If there's a goal in it, I'm going to go this far. If there's a goal in it, Pies win at third quarter. Jack Martin lines up, goes across the face, and IQ takes the mark. 8 minutes to play in the third. Atom, modern day solutions for a problem there. Free kick, Pies. Oh, the dog has just weed. Our dog is so lazy, it won't go outside sometimes, and it's always my office. Fucking hate the dog. Lawson Humphries finds Zach Guthrie. Quick hands, no look handball. Oh, Tom Stewart gets the handball away just in time, and the Pies see him out at halfway. What, like them flavoured jelly beans that some of them are bad, some of them are good? March, it's crazy, isn't it? Tap down here. Nick Dacos can't lay the tackle on Tanner Braun. They try and get their hands out. And it's dink forward. Oh, good pick up by Wilshire. No look handball. They've got numbers here. Dinks in and a big mark from Jack Martin. Hey, Mrs. Pom. What's wrong? And Geelong need this. And they get it. Geelong get their 10. 64 plays 42. 10 goals 4 plays 6 goals 6. And the Cats need that. Just a little bit of settler. I don't know if you were on the stream the other day where Mrs. Pom made me eat them jelly beans that are different flavours. And I got the... I think I got off milk. Oh, I got earwax. Do you want to do a jelly bean roulette chat? Mrs. Pom's got a bag. Do you want to do a jelly bean roulette? I mean, that can be our third quarter time fun. Yeah, we have them because we play it with the kids, Hunter, so we always have some in the house. It's like a niche thing. It's like a niche thing. I'll get Mrs. Pom to choose one. Belly button lint.
Ice cream or soap?
Quick hands, poking horn, finds Brad Close. Sean Manor absolutely dacks himself. And out we come. What could this be?
Ice cream or soap?
So it's ice cream or soap.
Eat it. Don't spit it. Be a man. Swallow it.
Oh.
Want to do another one? Ready?
Oh, that is gross. How are they legally allowed to sell that?
Cola or snail?
That literally tasted like I've just eaten. Genuinely, chat, that tasted like I've just eaten fairy liquid. Oh, that was horrible. So what's this?
Cola or snail?
I don't like either. I don't want to bite this.
Bite it.
Because I can't taste.
Bite it. It's snail. You ready for the next one?
No, I'm not going to go out.
One more. Be a man.
No.
Be a man.
No, I can't do any more.
Oh, kiwi or snot?
No.
Do it. Chat. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
How are you choosing the horrible ones?
I'm not. I'm flicking it.
So this
Do
is
it.
so this is snot or what?
Kiwi fruit. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Right, no more.
Show them so they know I wasn't cheating.
How have you, how have you managed to pick 3? No, I don't want any fucking
The
more.
last ones are banana or squid, peach or curry,
No.
or strawberry and fresh blood. Yes.
Oh, chat, that was horrible. Don't do it. Oh. I don't know how I got 3 bad ones. Mr. Urban says Mrs. Pom's a keeper because we both have fun. Snot. Like, genuinely, how did...
You watched me do
I did see, but how did you pick the only bad ones out of there?
Listen, I'll do it so chat can hear me.
Babe, I saw you. To be fair, peach or curry is like a huge win, isn't it? Because either way, I win. Kick comes in. Oh, Shannon Neal puts it down.
Peach or curry?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wait. What colour is that? Show me. Yeah, that's peach or curry.
Peach or curry? What are you on about? You can't spit them. Mate, you swallow fucking snail snot. Like, when you guys are like, oh, just swallow it.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't bang bus. This is real life.
Put worse in your mouth. Chew it.
I've put words in my mouth for that.
Chew it.
Please be peach.
Please be curry.
That's curry, but I would actually eat this.
Fucking weird.
No, generally, Gav, this is a curry jelly bean. I can eat that.
Bye, chat. Bedtime.
Sean Meyer knocks it in. That's actually quite nice.
Want to try the banana one?
No, I don't want the banana one because it's like the option is banana or spew.
No, banana or squid. Do you like seafood?
I do like seafood, but like there's certain things that you shouldn't have squiddy. Here we are, Jack Crisp. Hello, dog. Quick kick. Here they are. Collingwood go through. You know, the aftertaste of curry jelly beans would not recommend. Genuinely. Like right now, my mouth is having a nightmare. Because it's like, that was gross. Here we are. Quick tackle from Harrison. And we have a stoppage inside forward 50. Yeah, the curry bean was good. Is there a Chinese meal flavour? Nah, that's curry to a pom, mate. Because I didn't know Chinese cuisine has anything else than a curry, kidder. There it is. Do you know what fuck. Can I just say, how did Mrs. Pom pick 4 out for me? They were all bad. Like, what is the statistical probability of that? Oh, that was fucking rotten. Night, mate. Love you. And a free kick here to McStay. And what did we say? I think Geelong are in a bit of trouble. Rat poison. What are you seeing from your side? That intensity is really dragged down. You know what I can't get over the taste of? And I wish it was a succulent Chinese meal. You know what? The snail tastes nothing like snail. It tastes like a shit-kept garden. Is the best way I could say it. It tastes like how an overgrown garden looks. McStay laces that through. 7 goes 6. 10 goes 5. Sadio Mane is the best football player in the world. What are you laughing for? Urban, I love that. Rat poison. Who would you replace Chris Scott with? Would you one of your assistants? Hey, you know what? I am starting another channel in the off season to keep myself busy, so we'll be doing a lot of gaming streams. But there is some IRL streams, so I'll take you up on that. I'm United, Atom. No, I didn't. I had tuna cucumber salad. Shot a goal! Oh, Ed Allen nearly. 48-65 and Geelong are poor. Thank you, Adam. I'm glad. You know what? I feel a little bit dicky after them beans, chat. Hey, thank you, Angry. Much love, mate. Kick comes in and Tom Stewart takes the intercept grab. Well, you know what? We have got Tiger Time. I can reveal we are doing an overnight ghost hunt. So stay tuned for that. Because that is my part-time love, the supernatural. Really? Is that actually true, Akka? And there it is. Final quarter to go. And the Pies have worked their way back into this game phenomenally. We could do that, Urban, if you want. We'll probably do an Ashes game. Aka, mate, honestly, the world's gone mad, mate. Try and eat 50 sprouts. I could smash sprouts. With Georgie Best, Adam. Georgie Best. Oh. Yeah, Hunter, I definitely need a cup of tea. I definitely need something that's quite strong. Hey, Dunning-Kruger, I appreciate you, mate. Thank you for stopping by. Should do an escape room. We actually did an escape room for my mate's 50th. And honestly, it was probably the worst. We had the worst experience ever. But I'd be keen to do it. Yeah, Tiger Time. So we're going to do a ghost stream. Yeah, Bugs, but it makes no sense, does it? Like, if you ask me, would I rather my kids go to a casino or become a mass murderer? I'm going to do it. Yeah, DD. So we went to one, and honestly, the guy was just like fucking didn't care. And pretty much goes, you're a detective, here you are, see you in an hour. And then when we pressed the buzzer for help, and like, it was like 45 minutes in, we'd got one clue. And like, when the guy gave us the clues, it was okay after that, because he was like, oh, he should have said this, and should have referred you to this. And I was like, oh, great, cheers, kid. Phil, that could be a long stream. James, I was thinking about going to Frankston, mate. Dee, I am a skeptic too, but I do believe there's something out there. But I tell you what, when you're in a dark place, nothing but you, I tell you what, it ain't nice. 24 hours. What's the challenge? Not get mugged? Yeah, Gav, who knew? Hey, Urban, I love that. You know what, right, Mo? There is so much here that could get me cancelled because your username... Mate, how good is Phil? How good? You know what? You should have been in here. Thank you very much for your $2, first of all. But you know what you should have done, Phil? Should have been here a little bit earlier, because we were talking about things like you can fill me cock with, where we were talking about condoms. Do I know how to fish? I do, mate. You know what I really like is I really like he stands up when he gets tired. You know what? Feel like you could erect a statue of him. I really do like as well that he sags off. Chips, spot on. So I'm open to it. So yeah, we're going to do a golf stream. I do remember that Tiger Time. How good was that? Oh, dear. So, big last quarter. Mate, double dummy. I mean, the big portion is I feel like he goes limp in the second quarter. Mo, I couldn't agree more as well. Gabe's a very good player. I like that German player as well. That is the NGA. Essendon. Mike Hunt. Ah, dear. It's very good chat. Very good. So, big final quarter here. Can Collingwood surpass Geelong? It's going to be an intriguing game, I feel. How amazing, World, to be fair, right? Look, I hate to pay them too much, but how amazing will it be if the Pies get up in this game? Because they've kind of come nowhere. That's good, that blue bagger. Well played, kid. Here we go, big final quarter. And here we go. It's been a great game, Luke. And Collingwood have done incredibly well to get back into this game. Geelong now going to have to dig deep because the momentum is all with the Pies and we have a stoppage and a high free kick. Nick Dacos gets released. A rare foray for him. 1-2 with the Pendles. Goes inside. Oh, Membry brings it to ground. And we've got a boundary throw. That's pretty cool, that Atom. How good is Football Manager? New game's all right, actually. Bit buggy at times, but it's actually all right. Tap down. Lipinski, he gets away. Dempsey does from Lipinski. Tanner Braun, the Geelong slingshot was brilliant in the first quarter. It's brought to ground. Ollie Henry got nowhere to go. Gets it out to Polkinghorn. Manners got to beat side bottom, and he does. Kicks it out in front, and Brian Myers takes the mark. They do, Petra. And Manor kicks a beautiful dart to Myers, and Myers can give them a little bit of a buffer here. Oh, that is an absolute shocker from Gryan. What the fuck was that? Langy, mate. He's probably the link to Carlton. Dan Houston goes down the right, and we have a stoppage. Yeah, Smith, sometimes you just got to go the drop punt, haven't you? That could be costly. Darcy Cameron taps it down. Tom Atkins gets the kick inside 50. Frampton spoils. Manners under a bit of pressure. Wilshire finds Manor, who gets an inch from side bottom. Shannon Neal takes the mark. And the Cats really want this settler. Scott, I think if Geelong win this, a lot's going to go right for them. They did, Jess. Nails it. Gav, you're staying with me till the end, mate. 11 goals, 5. We'll definitely get it on the other channel, Adam. I feel like Shannon Neal is incredibly underrated when we talk about forwards. Mukbang, isn't that where you just stream you eating a lot of food? I like him as well, Bugs Bow. Did anyone see the rumours the other week of Michael Voss joining the Collingwood, being asked to join the Collingwood coaching group? Here we are, to go inside 50. Over Cooks the kick. Dan McStay on the turn. Big goal. Straight back. Hey, I love that. Had some get around us. Yeah, I heard it. I've seen it all over Reddit, though, before he mentioned it, so I wonder if he was answering the questions. The top 10 greatest, he'd be up there, bro. It'd be up there. Hey, it'll be interesting, Riley. I mean, do you think many of them are going to get delisted that have been picked up in the in the recent couple of years? I'm not too sure they would. Yeah, there's been rumours galore about it. Hey, Rational Roman, it's always tough, innit? I mean, do you think your club could survive keep losing? Ball comes down. Oh, big mark by Jack Crisp. The Pies are starting to tail wag. De Goey, it's a change of angle. And De Goey from 55. Saved on the line. $55.71. Kick down the line. Blitzarbs puts the fist in, and we're going to have a boundary throw at the halfway. 100%. I understand, Jess, the mates. It'll be an interesting one, though, won't it? Like, because it's happened before, hasn't it, with Brendan Bolton, if you remember? Kicks inside 50, and IQ has been brilliant with the intercept. 15 minutes to play. The Millwall West Ham derby will be sick. Tanner Brun, no look handball. Will it settle for Wilshire? He manages to get the handball away. Brian Myers, he owes them one, and that's a good kick. Polkinghorne takes the grab. Yeah, it looked so early, didn't it? Early doors, it looked like it was going to open up. Polkinghorne nails it. Such a good kick at goal. Yeah, we like Rat. Hey, Rat Poison, we love you. But I'm guessing you're referring to the Millwall. You know what? Great away day, Millwall. Great away day. Great away day. He enjoyed that, didn't he? Oh, it's so cold in Melbourne today. Here we are, tap down McStay. Oh, is that... Have I made it up? But have we lost kicking in danger, chat? Here they are, Josh Dacos trying to open up the ground. He goes for a searching ball. Oh, that was nearly cut off. Lipinski is going to have the one out. We'll definitely do a live stream for Millwall West Ham. It's incredible. Yeah, I haven't seen a kicking in danger like all year. When there's a kid in the Carlton hoodie, that's brilliant, Noah. Yeah, Rat Poison, our chat is actually quite mental when you look at other chats in the AFL. Like, they just talk about the game and, like, we fuck about talking about fucking cheese condoms. Yeah, James, I feel like I haven't seen one all year, and I've watched, like, every game. But, like, a couple of years ago, it was, like, just about for fucking anything in a contest. I feel like Cripps got pinged about 100 times in 2024. Beck, nothing worse, is it? Dinky kick by Mullin, right down the line. Neil flies and Martin just couldn't grab the loose ball. 13:20 to go. It is pretty good, Adam, I've got to say. Even the Discord is wild as well at times. Who's that? Who's that in the crowd chat? I feel like I know who that is. Bailey Smith. Weird bounce. Puts it up in front of Henry. Was Henry chopped? Umpire says no. And Sidebottom's going to clear from the back half of the ground. Finds the kick. I don't know, Aka. And Henry spoils it out. Rat Poison says they haven't got you blocked. Sometimes make sure you kick the cog on the chat and go all chat. Go the cog all chat. Because it started to hide. Started to hide certain people if you haven't got all chat on the live chat. So check that out. Chat. Because YouTube, I'll show you. YouTube, I'll show you, if you do this, look, right, watch. As it logs you in now, it automatically keeps you as top messages. So if you click it, like, look, Rat Poison wasn't in the all messages. It genuinely hides people without profile pictures because it detects them as spam. Which is weird. Which I find bizarre, but that's one of the new amendments as well. Yeah, Rainer. So they are, look. But they added that at the start of the year. It's absolutely stupid. And Jack Martin not paid. It's, you know what else is kind of weird as well? If you are a streamer and you use YouTube Live Studio, you don't actually see your chat unless you manually set it up to all messages as well, which is absolutely bizarre. I don't know why they've changed it. Yeah, got you all back now, chat. Here we are, Lawson Humphreys, left side of the ground, goes long down the line, and Frampton creates a bit of space and takes the mark. Yeah, Jess, it's crazy. It's like, you know, the new amendment. I don't know if you're having issues with it, James, on your channel, But have you noticed at the minute that any comments are... It's almost impossible to find new comments. And they're behind for Pendles. Like, sometimes they show up. And sometimes they don't. Nick Dacos bursts away from Bailey Smith. A wobbly ball inside. Goes over the top of Lawson Humphreys. Humphreys, is that high? Umpire says no. Well, he nearly had 1v1. 10 minutes to play. 20 is the margin. And we've got a boundary throw. Yeah, Jess, it's crazy. But I've noticed it with the comments recently. On your studio, you have like the notifications. Then you have unreplied comments. And they don't actually check out. So I've had comments like just randomly get sent to me from 2 years ago. And a mark here to Jack Crisp. This is going to make it tense, chat. Atom, some people do. Like, I support Whitby, they're my non-league team. Because that's where I grew up. I have teams that I'll casually watch in the championship and shit. And Jack Chris drags it away for a behind. So when I was at uni at Birmingham, my 2 flatmates were Coventry. Six months ago, was it? Oh, mate, it winds me up that. They've recently adapted it, though, so sometimes like you get notifications that someone's commented on your video, and it's like a 3-year-old video that there's no one there. Like, you saw the comment. Oh, transition. Ollie Henry runs into an open goal. Kicks from 50. Nails it. What a finish from Ollie Henry. That might be the dagger. Yeah, Rainer. Crazy, innit? Have you seen as well, like, Cardman suffered from it? Someone bought him bot accounts, which I thought was really weird. Like, why would you do that to a content creator? $8.50 to play. Darcy Cameron wins the tap. Josh Dacos onto the ball for the Pies. Lawson Humphreys spoils it away, and we got a boundary throw. I did, Jess. I did enjoy it as well. You know me, I like a bit of shithousery. No, Tiger Time. So what people were doing when he was live streaming, they were paying like for 100 subs to try and get his channel banned. Anderson, no look handball. Atkins. And boundary throw. Oh, it is paid. And Ed Allen has a chance here. And he goes short, hits the target. Harvey Harrison has a chance to make this tight, chat. Oh, Harrison pushes it wide. Out of bounds on the foe. That's elite chips. Atom, yeah, mate, it's stupid. Drilled inside. Collingwood, can they get the mark? It comes out the back. Will Schultz take it cleanly? Gets the handball away. Dacos! And it's a behind. This is going to be a tight finish, chat. It's crazy, isn't it, Rich Ewan? 7:30 to play. Tanner Braun punts it through centre field. Geelong just a little bit hemorrhaged inside here. Jack Crisp, rugby tackled to the ground. What was that free kick for? Was that high? Up to the goal square, McStay! No mark, Charlie West. What is going on? And the umpire pays the mark. You know, in them situations, I don't understand why they don't just give the goal. Why do they not give the goal in that situation? Yeah, he took some time off, Tiger Time. I think he's just come back. And McStay kicks it through. 9 goals, 11, 13-5. Doug Down, who do you support? Yeah, genuinely, why don't they just ever let that play, like, just let it play through? Hey, Doug Down, mate. I mean, look, you could say, why do people go into the, why do people scour on the internet to drop things in comment sections? That's good for you, Doug Down. But, I mean, here we are. Thursday, 10 p.m. We're on YouTube. Mate, fucking hell. That's a big fall off, that, mate. We haven't seen a fall off like that since Robbie Williams in the mid-noughties. Big fall off. IQ goes backwards. Wilshire looks for the handball. And here we are, Dan Houston under a bit of pressure. That is a huge goal. Wilshire. Big goal. Big goal. And that might be advantage Geelong. .6:14 to play. But here we are, Duck Down. Here you are doing it. Very an intriguing predicament. Almost a double entendre, really. Chips, I agree. But, oh, good. Yeah, I've never really got into the NFL, you know, Riley. Tap down. Can the Pies answer straight back? They've done it a few times. And Geelong here, just spread a bit. Winner, bet they had some stories to tell. What, have you opened it up? Oh, okay. Down the line it goes. Oh, Shannon Neal. We're just talking about him. Don't mind a little bit of ice hockey. Has anyone been watching the Com games? Can't get into it with a smaller thing. I haven't Rational Roman, I'm afraid. And they're behind. Game's still on. 5 minutes to play, 90-65. Bailey Smith, smothered handball by Ed Allen, whips it out. Jai Clark drills it in. Oh, that is a great kick. Poking on. Gav, this is the real induction. Oh, how good was Kevin and Perry? To eat Chinese food. Gav, I think I'm the only person who does that, mate. Hey, Richard, I've been watching it in the background, but it just doesn't feel the same without, like, the extended field. And that could be GG's. Geelong have turned it on in the last 5 minutes. Fantastic to see. Fantastic to see. Well played to them. Well played to them. Good effort. Night, mate. Much love. Love you. Gav, I just put the accent on for a laugh, mate. I just put the accent on. Mate, I was actually born in Warrnambool. Yeah, Richard, I was really looking forward to it being in Melbourne. Quick handball out. Brian Myers drills it at goal. And we're going to have a boundary for a 3:47 to play. It's a mountain accent. Get... It's not even an English accent. It's a generic one. Hey, D, how are you doing? How's everything going? How are the beautiful doggos? Tim Membry, quick handball. And it's going to be a stoppage at halfway. Who would be the most famous person? It would I would say the most famous person we've had is Alex Chinkar. By a country mile. Oh, that's way too easy. Fantastic football. And Mitch Edwards takes the mark. They have played very well. There was a little bit of a squeaky bum time second, third quarter, but fourth they've turned it on, and the first they were unplayable. Mitch Edwards, it's a bobbly one, and it's a behind. DD definitely counts. It's just a rumour, that one. It's just a rumour, D. Warple. What a finish from Geelong, though. Tell you what, Geelong, the most Geelong thing. coming in like Derby in the 80s nightclub. It's good. It was good to see Duck Down in there. Look, we don't know, D. I mean, Rat Poison, what do you think the chances are of Gryan leaving? Oh, my God, Dempsey. That is shocking. 1 minute 30. He is. Very famous. Dan Houston goes down the line. Oh, and Pies, they're going to look at what if. A lot of behinds this quarter as well. They had a lot of chances. Geelong just being too efficient when it counts. Bo McQuarrie bursts through. Kicks it up onto the middle of the 50 and McStay takes the grab. Winner, sometimes you've got to do it, mate, haven't you? I wish we had the Home Nations tournament. Gav, what happens if it was dimmer? What happens if it was dimmer? Hey, much love back. Thank you for coming by. And McStay nails the goal. What? Gav, controversial. He said he used to work for Richmond. He didn't say he didn't work for Richmond, right? I mean, he didn't say he doesn't work in AFL anymore. So what happens, yeah, if that was dimmer? Hey, B1, commiserations, mate. But what happens if Duck Down was... Could have been... Hey! No, but he said coach's box. Bo McQuarrie! Shot a goal! And a behind. 10 goals, 12. 15-7. You might have a chance here because they're going to kick it around the back line. Hey, Beck, thank you. I reckon it might be dimmer, though. And there we are, Geelong 97-72. Winning by 25 points. In the end, Geelong's start really sees them home. That is going to be intriguing for the ramifications for the ladder because Geelong, no one's talking about it. But there's still a chance for the top four. There's still a chance for the top four. That takes them, what? Now... That takes them, what, to 48. So they're level on points with Adelaide in 5th. Can you get the live view of the ladder? Hey, love you, Danny. Thank you very much. But they could sneak in, you know, as top four. Like, no one's going to talk about it, but they genuinely could do. Because they're 5th at the minute, right? But their percentage is 117. So that's the best, obviously, out of all the teams on the 48. They could technically sneak in because they've got Essendon next week. So they're... So they... I'm not saying they will, but they could. They could. They could. They could. They could. But chat, thank you very much for hanging with me. We'll be back tomorrow night. We've got the Fremantle game versus the Doggies. Another top 10 decider, if you will. Carlton then against Brisbane. Make sure you go and check out the preview. I think it's my best work this week. Yeah, it's a really good preview, even if I do say so myself. I love you all to pieces. I hope you have a great evening. I will see you tomorrow. We've got a very special video tomorrow as well. A lot of work. If you enjoyed the Amati video, you'll see a very special video this week. So, peace and love. Love you all. And I'll see you tomorrow.